Hi, let's learn how to test mediation with Smartpls2. Before we proceed towards Smartpls2, let me explain some basic concepts. If you look at this model, here x is the independent variable and m is the mediator and y is the dependent variable. If you look at here, x effect on m is captured by beta coefficient, so its value is 0.8, and beta coefficient for m on y it is 0.5, and x effect on y is captured by its coefficient, that's 0.2. So now let me introduce three concepts. One is the direct effect, second one is the indirect effect, and third one is total effect. First, direct effect. If you look at here, with the inclusion of mediator, the effect of x on y, it is the direct effect. So that's 0.2. With indirect effect, if you multiply the coefficient of x on y, this one, with this one, means beta coefficient of x effect on m with beta coefficient of m's effect on y, if you multiply the two coefficients, you get the indirect effect. And if you add the both, you get the total effect. So here you see 0.8 multiplied by 0.5, so you get 0.40. So the 0.40 is the indirect effect, 0.2 is the direct effect, and if you add up the two, 0.2 and 0.4, so 0.6 is the total effect. Right? So here we say that x is having a mediating role between x and y. However, we're not sure whether there is mediation or not, and how to do it. Let's move towards Smartpls. So here is my model in Smartpls2. So the job satisfaction is the independent variable, performance is the dependent variable, turnover intention is the mediator. Right? So let's first run the PLS algorithm, and you see here, so the effect of job satisfaction mean x on y, it is 0.247, and job satisfaction on TI effect is minus 0.566, and turnover effect on OP it is minus 0.447, right? So in other words, we can say, so this is the direct effect, and if we multiply these two values, so we will get the indirect effect, and if we add the both, this one and a product of these two, then we get the total effect. Now let's run the bootstrapping to find out whether these relationships are statistically significant or not. Here we go. So you'll see here, so these are the t statistics. So the t values in all three cases indicate that they exceed the threshold of 1.96, means all three relationships are statistically significant. Now what I do, I simply remove turnover intention, mean the mediator, and run the analysis. So this is the total effect, 0.512 is the effect of job satisfaction on OP. And let's run it, the bootstrapping also, and find out whether it is statistically significant or not. And yes, it is statistically significant. Now let me add again that variable mediator. So with the inclusion of mediator, if this relationship is no longer significant, so that means there is full mediation, but we have seen it was statistically significant. So let me run it again. So you see here, so there is reduction in the beta coefficients from 0.512 to 0.247. So that means that um, indirect effect is there, mediation is there, partial mediation is there. However, we are interested to find out whether this indirect effect is statistically significant or not. So let's run bootstrapping and note down the t statistics of two uh, relationships, mean x on m and m's effect on y. So 12.3 and 6.310. So let's go to Sobel calculator. So this is Sobel calculator. You can find it on their website. So here you see. So what we have to do basically, this is independent variable, this is dependent variable, so this is mediator. So alpha is the beta coefficient for effect of x on mediator, and b is the beta coefficient for the effect of mediator on the dependent variable. And SA is standard error for the A, and SB is standard error for B. So we have two choices. Either we use these four values, or we simply use the t statistics, t value of this one and t value of this one. Since t values are already available with us, 12.3 and 6.310. So let's use in the second table is this one here. So the first is 12.30, 12.3, and then next is 6.31, 6.31. Let's run it. So here we go. So you see here, so the t statistics indicator, it exceeds 1.96. So that means the indirect effect is statistically significant in our model. So means mediation exists, and mediation is, although partial, but it is statistically significant. So thanks for watching.